appreciate that. It's a tough one to do, a tough one to take after a loss as well. What was your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, I think obviously you just summed it up. Really tough to take today. Obviously looking at the game, we've had 90% of the possession, loads of chances. They've had one, and they come away with the 3 points. Really frustrating. As I say, we just dust ourselves off and we go again. That's all we can do.
And we're talking about the style you're playing, and we're talking about it a lot, and there's a reason for that. Obviously, it's very exciting when it works, but you need a cutting edge as well. I mean, did you feel you were very close today to winning that game, to getting to doing better than you did?
Yeah, to be fair, the whole way through the game, I thought we're going to score at some stage, and I thought if we got that one, we're going to win the game, a bit like Chippenham last week. Yeah, really frustrating. As I say, we played some really good stuff, kept the ball really well, which is all great, and that's the way I want to play as well. But as you say, it just comes down to desire in both boxes to stop, obviously, conceding goals and obviously to score at the other end, and we just lacked that today.
What's it like playing? I mean, we talked about the close passing football, but obviously it's quite high risk, isn't it? Just outside your penalty area, for instance, and teams will press you knowing that you're going to play like that.
Yeah, it's all about obviously trusting your teammates and obviously knowing that we are capable of doing it. It is risky, but the majority of the time it does work for us. So, as I say, it's just about having faith in the person next to you and trusting that they're going to help you out.
And I suppose that's part of it. We're talking to Damien Irvine. I was saying, were you aware that this blueprint for a team was going to take time? He said, absolutely aware of that. What about the players? Because no one likes losing football matches, least of all players on the pitch. So, what about you guys?
Well, in terms of the blueprint,
can you? I mean, is it easy to be patient in those terms to let this sort of bed in and let it work like that?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, we've all bought into what the gaffer wants to do, and up until now. And no one's concerned at the moment. Obviously, it's worked. So we played some really good stuff throughout the season, and obviously most of the time it's worked for us. So we'll stick to what we know, keep working on it. We can only get better. We're still a new team. We're still in a process of changing, as I mentioned before. If you look at the squad from last year, there's not a lot of players that were here last year. So we're a brand new squad. We're still learning about each other, and that takes time. And we believe in what we're being told, and we'll stick with that.
And Tuesday against Braintree, you're going to tell me it's one of those perhaps where you've made so much of the attacking possession today. Maybe they're going to get a hiding. Is that the way it works? You probably don't want to put that on tape.
Do you know what? I feel like it is coming. Someone eventually is going to take a thumping. That's the way I feel anyway, and that's the way we've got to think about things. We're confident in what we're doing. We work hard every day. Every player, like I said to the man there, everyone's got to be on their toes. No one can take their foot off the gas because the next person wants to take their shirt, and everyone's capable of doing that. So our standards are exceptionally high, and we'll maintain that. And I do think someone is going to take the end of a thumping. So,
Jack, really appreciate you coming forward.